Twitch will be coming really soon, so stick around for that.
Yeah, and please, and for guys, do not, and I'm asking right now, I'm asking very nicely, do not ask Chica for her bathwater. I'm gonna say this one more time. Do not ask Chica for her bathwater. I'm gonna say this one more again. Just for everyone out there. And I can also show off my new mic when I say this. Do not ask Chica for her bath water. I don't care how much money you will give her.
Bro, you're making me
do not ask her that. Do not. I don't care if you give her 50 grand. Do not ask her. Do not ask her. That being said,
we all know that the bath water comes from Jen.
Oh my god.
Hey, opportunity for this classic ScrubClub joke. I'm gonna make a classic.
She is going to beat your ass when she gets back on here. Our opening discussion. I don't know why we're talking about this. Let's talk about CD Projekt Red real quick. So, for those of y'all who don't know, we talked about this on our final episode of the year. We talked about everything that went down with Cyberpunk. The entire gaming world was pissed about what happened to Cyberpunk. Everyone and their mamas was pissed because if you got the PlayStation 4 and Xbox versions, the games were damn near unplayable to the point where the game was making people's consoles crash and everything like that. It was bad. We talked about that. We talked about the controversy going on with CD Projekt Red, about how they kind of knew, because why didn't you show the PS4 or Xbox versions off instead of just showing just the PC and the next gen consoles? We talked about all of that, and you would have thought it would end there, because they've already, as of right now, new patches and new bug fixes are available right now on both consoles and PC. You would think that was going out, and they also announced a brand new DLC, Night City, that's coming out later this year. Nope, not in these streets, not in the gaming streets, my boys. Cyberpunk 2077 is now, CD Projekt Red is now got a class action lawsuit filed against them, and they are going to try to defend themselves. This is coming from GameSpot. As threatened earlier in December, CD Projekt Red's SA is being taken to court in the United States over claims that the bug-ridden state of Cyberpunk 2077's PS4 and Xbox releases were hidden from investors, causing them to incur losses. Now the company has responded to acknowledge the class action suit with a brief statement saying it will defend itself vigorously. The class action lawsuit refers to Cyberpunk 2077's release on PS4 and Xbox One, which range from the incredible buggy to literally unplayable. The issues encountered by players on these consoles led to CD Projekt Red putting out a statement that invited unhappy players to seek a refund and later caused Sony to remove the game from the PlayStation Store in a rare move. These issues caused CD Projekt Red's stock prices to plummet, with the company's founder losing approximately $1 billion in value off their joint share. CD Projekt Red has already received criticism from many within the gaming community for only providing advanced review copies on PC, meaning that numerous issues on PS4 and Xbox One didn't come to light until the game's retails and so forth and so forth. I'm gonna let Chica take the floor on this, because I don't know if you know anything on what's going on, but what's your take on this? Go ahead.
I'm kind of surprised that creators of Cyberpunk are getting a lawsuit against them, but can really see the reason why they have to defend themselves, you know?
Play stupid games, play stupid prizes. I mean, we talked a lot about this last time when Oreo and Cece were here. Yeah, like you basically promised your customers something, and you weren't able to fulfill the good or service that you promised. You know, it's part of the, you know, it's an issue involving, you know, Better Business Bureau to some extent, because like it's kind of like selling snake oil in a way, where
Yes.
it's like because people pay money for this explicit thing that was advertised. It was not as advertised. You know, it's no different from like promising like an amazing steak, and all you get is a raw piece of chuck meat. You don't expect, that's basically the idea. Except instead of food poisoning, you're $60 poorer during a COVID crisis. And the game probably costs like a lot of storage memory for you to install and play it. Like for example, playing Spider-Man, that's like 60 gigabytes by itself.
Yep.
With the CD.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's like so many problems with Cyberpunk that it's like I'm not a class action because so many people are disgruntled. Like I don't know what sources you're not able to get a refund in, but I don't think there has been as big of a recall for video game freaking ET for the NES.
Oh, damn! I mean, okay. Me personally, I wouldn't compare everything that's going on.
I'm not saying the quality of the game is comparable to ET. I'm just
the situation
is comparable to ET.
Okay. All right. I think for me,
scale.
Okay. I think for me is that I went on this rant I went on this rant a couple weeks ago. I'm not gonna go on it again, but I'm just gonna say this right now. CD Projekt Red, I know for sure they're gonna continuously say they didn't know. Here's the thing: you delayed the game for years, and when the game was originally supposed to come out in April of 2020, and then they delayed it to September because they said that there were bugs that they had to fix. They said the exact same thing in September, and then pushed it back to November. You remember that, Kabuto, because our boy Steven Lunsford complained about it. And then they moved it to 10 days because it's supposed to come out in November, but they're like, okay, in 10 days it'll come out in December the 8th. And it was during the Game Awards too, funny enough. You had all this time. You had 8 freaking years. You've been at work developing this game since 2012. And you knew damn well that this game was not going to run on the Xbox One or PlayStation 4. Okay? Now, granted, someone like me who has a PS4, I would have enjoyed playing on PS4, but I would have bit the bullet if you had said the game was unplayable on previous gen consoles. So we're gonna focus more on making the games for the PS5, the Xbox Series X, and PC. Granted, everyone and their mamas would have been upset, but that would have given more people an amplitude reason to save up money to buy a PS5 or an Xbox Series X respectively, or update their computers and stuff like that, buy new parts for your computer and everything like that. It would have been a massive blow, but at the same token, you could have used that to your advantage because people are going out to spend money to either get a brand new console or to get new parts for their computer. If you would just been honest with people who were really excited about this game, that this game was unplayable on the PS4 and Xbox One, you would not be in the situation right now that you are in currently. They fed, and I do agree with Omni when like CD Projekt Red knew they scammed everyone on the PS4 and Xbox One. They knew damn well this game was not going to be playable on both previous gen consoles, because why would you only show off the PS5 and Xbox Series X versions of the game? Number one. Number two, why would you tell people not to review the game originally? You told people don't stream it on Twitch or YouTube, don't put out a review just yet. That's already a red flag. So CD Projekt Red, listen, I really hope this game does get better. I hope these patches does help the game work better. But at the same time, you reap what you sow, you got what you deserve. Because you hornswoggle and bamboozle many people who support your company, who support the developers of the game. You hornswoggle and bamboozle some people who the game community who knew you as the guiding light outside of Respawn Entertainment, because you yourself said that you were not going to be like EA, you were not going to be like Activision, you were not going to be like Bethesda, you were not going to be like Blizzard. You were gonna release a game that was complete, and you did that with The Witcher. What the hell happened with Cyberpunk? And hopefully with this class action lawsuit, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't want people to lose their jobs. I honest to God don't. I don't want any game designers to lose their jobs. But whoever was in charge of saying, yes, let's release this game, yes, let's release it on previous gens as well, without beta testing it, without showing it off to the people, without doing like a public like game testing for it, you are getting what you deserve. You can't have your cake and eat it on CD Projekt Red. I'm just saying. There you go. Dragon Ball FighterZ is getting, it just got an update. You can coming soon, you can play as baby Vegeta from Dragon Ball GT. Yes. Yes, apparently Dragon Ball G. Yes, he's actually coming later this month, January 15th. I have a lot to say about this, but also announced was Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He is also coming to the game as well. I want to go first. Look, as awesome as that trailer was with baby Vegeta, so now we're trying to make Dragon Ball GT canon again? Are we seriously trying to make Dragon Ball GT canon again? Don't get me wrong, the Baby Vegeta arc was actually the best part of Dragon Ball GT in my opinion. I really liked it, and it helped expand on the Saiyan origins and how they were just a bunch of ruthless savages. They were just niggas in the space streets, effing everyone
they were
up.
Monkeys.
Anyways, but at the same time, I thought we were trying to get away from GT. Despite what anyone's issues are with Dragon Ball Super and stuff like that, I thought the main crux of Super was to get away from GT. That's just me. As a Dragon Ball fan, that's my one issue. A fighting game fan, hell yeah. Let's do this. Baby Vegeta's in it, and we're gonna get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's awesome. Sheikah, thoughts?
The Dragon Ball fan, I'm really impressed. Like, they added baby Vegeta to this.
All right, then. And Kabuto, what's your thoughts? Go ahead.
Well, I don't really play the game, but baby Vegeta, like one of my favorite Dragon Ball villains. You know, from after Dragon Ball, because I will never love any other Dragon Ball series villain more than Ninja Murasaki.
I'm looking at the chat real quick. They're saying, okay. I'm looking at the chat. Don't sleep on Bejewel. Gogeta and baby, woo! Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, let's go. It ain't canon, but it still gave us Super Saiyan 4. That's true, because I want to say this. It's like, I remember when Super Saiyan 4 was the biggest power up you got, and now it's Ultra Instinct. I'm like, that kind of sucks. I miss Super Saiyan 4.
Well, they were never explicit whether or not Ultra Instinct is even a form in it. It's like or it's just an ultimate technique that no god has, well, most gods have never been able to achieve, where it's basically a permanent Spidey sense.
Okay.
Because
ultimately, that's what it is. It's the ultimate Spidey sense.
All right, so here's my question, and then we'll move on to the next news. Which character would you want to see come to? Because season 4, I think this is season. No, is this season 3 or season 4? DLC. Let me check. Let me make sure. Oh, this is season 3. Okay, for season 4, what characters from Dragon Ball do you want to see next? I already have a couple of characters in mind, but I'm gonna give it to you guys. What characters would you want to see come next in Dragon Ball FighterZ? I'm gonna give it to Kabuto.
I don't know. I don't even remember which characters aren't available. But so I'm gonna throw out some joke characters. Murasaki. Like, I would love to see, like, here's the thing. If Yamcha can be a playable character in Dragon Ball FighterZ, why can't Murasaki? Like, his special technique, like his finishing move could be that he summons his 4 brothers. And the 5 of them dogpile on the opponent. Can you imagine him like defeating freaking Hit?
Yeah, I can. but real quick, hey, hold on, I'm looking at the chat. Hey, yo, don't disrespect Yamcha. Don't sleep on Yamcha. Yamcha's actually one that is a top tier character in Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Just saying.
Yamcha used to be my first husband before Inuyasha.
Time out. Hold up. Hold on, back to Crazy Train up. Hold up. Did you just say Yamcha was your first husbando? So you like?
No. I feel like it was my second. Vegeta was my first.
Oh, I'm about to say. So you like weak ass niggas.
See, like, I don't know how anyone could find any Dragon Ball character more attractive than Piccolo, but that's neither here or there.
No, Piccolo's not bad. So bad.
But another character I'd be interested in seeing is what's his name?
Body.
Vice Commander Black in his mecha. Yeah.
No.
I mean, they might have to make his skin tone a little bit lighter because, you know, we're gonna get some SJ dubs like complaining about.
No, SJ, no. I'm gonna say this right now. No, SJ dubs have no say in Dragon Ball. I'm gonna say this one more again. SJ dubs have no say in Dragon Ball because look what happened with Mr. Popo. People got mad at Mr. Popo. Look what 4Kids did. I'm just saying. Continue, Kabuto.
Let's see. Who else would be an interesting character? Oh, dude. Oh, you know, I would love to see Sigma Force from
Sigma
GT.
Force.
Yeah, just Sigma Force. Like
No.
it could be Sigma Force canon, or it could be Captain Rildo, like when he puts on all of their remaining parts into an. Like that, like you know, if we're gonna add GT characters, and then there's God. And while we're at it, why not add some Shadow Dragons while we're at it?
That's gonna be next. I can already tell you.
Idea.
I can already tell you that's gonna happen. I'm dead ass. I do believe that's gonna happen at some point.
But here's my question: did they release PyCon yet?
I'm actually looking right now, and it looks like PyCon is still not available.
I want PyCon.
I want PyCon too, bro. I want PyCon. PyCon was lit.
Thunder, blast, attack!
Don't get me wrong, they have Kefla, and you already know my stance about gender swap characters. No, I'm not gonna talk about it again. Okay, so Chica, in case you want to know, Kabuto and I have had long discussions about if you had sexual relations with your gender swap self from a different Earth, is it considered incest? I said no, it's not. He said it is. So, but it's a different story. We're not gonna get into that. You're like, what the hell?
No.
Because it's not incest.
Wait,
it's
no
like,
as no comment, or no as in it's not incest?
oh, is it incest? Yes or no? If you, thank you. She agreed. Thank you.
Like you're genetically identical, though.
You're banging yourself, Kabuto. Thank you,
Yeah,
Chica.
but you're genetically identical.
Thank you for
You have kids.
finally. I got someone to
They'll
agree
be
with me.
inbred.
You're not. Obviously, you're gonna. No. Okay. We're not gonna talk about this. We'll talk about this later. But Chica, thank you for finally agreeing with me. Thank you. All right. I would say this: if there's any characters that I would like to see in Dragon Ball next, I would probably say Future Gohan from the Trunks universe, from when he dies. I want to see Future Gohan in Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Or and here's an interesting one. I would like to see Android 13, because Android 13 is not even in the game. We have multiple movie characters thus far. We have Cooler, we have Broly Legendary Super Saiyan, we have Janemba, and we also have freaking Super Saiyan God Level 2 Gogeta, and we also have Cooler. I think I said Cooler already. So
the only character we should not include in Dragon Ball is definitely Dr. Gero and that other android.
19. Well, that sucks. I want Android 19. I want the Pillsbury Doughboy.
We don't need any hands-free devices.
I never even liked those characters.
I want the Pillsbury Doughboy Android. Come on now.
Tell me, do you know the meaning of fear?
I would like to see Khalifa and
you got Kefla.
Yabe?
Kefla's in it.
Really?
Yeah, wait, Khalifa and Kale are the you get Kefla, right?
Khalifa. Okay, Khalifa is Goku. Kale is Broly. Kefla is their fusion.
Yeah, so Chica, you already got Kefla. You can't really get Khalifa next. You already got them fused.
Oh,
And-
okay.
Although if you have Goku, Vegeta, and Gogeta, then why not?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Are we gonna get all 80 contestants from the Tournament of Power?
I mean, they got Jiren. I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm looking at the chat. They said,
But are you gonna get all? Are you gonna get all 10 enforcers though?
Okay, I would say this. Probably, I'm not sure. I'm looking at the chat. Someone said that Ginyu Force, more specifically my boy Birder. But to be fair, Ginyu has the Ginyu Force because you got Raccoon, Jice, Goldo, and Birder doing assists for him. Jice, who cares? I'm American. We say Jice. Anyway.
Space Brisbane cares.
That got blown up. Anyways, but yeah.
Broncos care. Do you know how hard it was for them to win the space rugby match against the Space Dragons?
Oh gosh, shout out to Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I missed it, Abridged. Anyways, but yeah, so
yo, I love how Goldo has the world as a stand because he's like don't blink, not even for a minute. No. You drop a steamroller.
Oh my. Also, I would also say PyCon's one character I would like to see. Honestly, considering the fact that we're putting in more movie characters, why not Lord Slug or Bojack or friggin' here's a good one. Why haven't we gotten Turles yet?
No idea, but that's a good question.
I think Turles is already has a lot of limelight in Xenoverse 2.
Yeah. Also, hold up. Last time I checked, did we get the homeboy from Plan to Eradicate the Saiyans? I don't remember if we got him. Did we get him?
I have no clue.
First 2 minutes of that abridged so many times. Yet I don't think I've ever seen the movie itself.
It's whatever's. Honestly, the what do you call it? The abridged version of the movie is the Dragon Ball Z abridged version is way better because the movie's honestly the movie's ass. The only reason why it's considered a OVA is because it was actually based off a Famicom game that actually had full motion video, where one small mistake can get a character killed, and you have to do it again. But I digress. Shout out to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Super Broly drops January 15th, which is in the next couple of weeks.